Hi, this is Gelly Asofsky speaking. Today we'll be addressing dealing with the effects of coronavirus. I don't know if I have the coronavirus. The testing hasn't come back yet, but I have many of the symptoms. I feel achy, I feel feverish, my lungs are not doing well. I feel my chest squeezing a lot. I'm in touch with my doctors. I'm doing what I need to do to stay healthy and to get through this in one piece. The reason I'm doing this video today is to reduce the stigma and the shame of having coronavirus. There's nothing to be ashamed about. This is a global issue. I'm also doing this video to really check in with each and every one of you and to reinforce how important it is to check in on your neighbors, your family, your grandparents, people who you know are vulnerable. I'm specifically doing this video wearing a hoodie, not really caring about my makeup or anything, because there's no one to impress right now. It's what it is. As a therapist, I realize that there's a lot of power in the words that I share with you today. And I'm used to being the one to emotionally support others. And I don't want you or anyone that you share this video with to worry about me. I'm being taken care of. I'm doing this and I'm sharing my vulnerability to let you know what you can do and what you need to do actually to prevent the spread of the coronavirus. So I've written down some notes and I have some thoughts to help us all get through this pandemic in one piece. So in order to prevent the spread of the coronavirus, these are some of the things you need to know. Hashtag it's real. For some of the young people listening, stay indoors, please. I know you've got springs in your feet and in your body. Please do us all a favor. This virus affects young and old. We used to think a couple of weeks ago it was just the older people over 60, those who were vulnerable. Right now, we know it's affecting everybody. Please do your part. For parents, please support each other. Take turns dealing with the children. Reach out to each other by offering to make dinners, even if that's usually not your job. Help each other with the cleaning tasks. Help each other with bedtime and bath time. For single parents, reach out to those in your network. Anybody who's listening and you know someone who's a single parent, if no one's sick in your house, offer a meal. Offer anything you can to support them. It's not easy being the only one in the house with children. To those who have little babies, please take extra care of yourself. Nap when your children are napping if you don't have to work during that time. Get onto their schedule. Do what you can to reduce your vulnerability, because all of us are vulnerable to anything, and specifically to this virus. We need to eat well, we need to sleep well, we need to maintain physical exercise as much as possible, get some fresh air to stay as healthy as we can in case we do get the coronavirus, so that we have the reserves we need to fight it. If you get the coronavirus, talk to your doctor, follow medical advice. Don't be stupid. I've said this before in other videos. Don't be stupid. If you need to go to the ER, go to the ER. It's in the back of my mind as I'm dealing with my lungs squeezing, and sometimes it's hard for me to breathe. I'm like, I really have to monitor this. And I still believe I'll be okay. But I do need to do the right thing and monitor what's happening for me. I'm speaking to all of you and really trying to make a case for following state and local government ordinances about social distancing, about shelter in place if those are the rules where you live, about washing your hands with soap every time you touch food, you go to the bathroom, you go outside, spray down your doorknobs a couple of times a day. Do whatever you can to help yourself. I don't have little kids in my house, but if I did, I'd be very worried about having a house full of sick children. So these are the baseline things you can do to prevent the spread to your family. Okay, we will get through this in one piece, you and I together. And we need to play our part during this critical time so that we can look back and say, we survived this all. I hope this video is helpful, and I'll be posting more self-help tips as I feel better. Thank you. Be well.